Hello everyone, in this video I will show you our new product. You can see that is Kincony F16. This F new series product is designed in 2024 and mainly used by the ESP32S3 so that to have a big memory size for many new functions in future. And this board also used by the ESP Home and support using Home Assistant by ESP Home is very easily. And also you can write your own Arduino source code, and also you can write ESP IDF development tools and also support the MicroPython. So this for your smart home IoT project is very easy. So in this video I will explain this hardware design details and what software document in Kincony's form. Okay, let's look at this box in hardware details firstly. Okay, you can see this is Kincony F16. You can see this F16 F series new product line, and you can see this is in front and this is back, and it also supports install on the DIN rail. Easy to install in your power distribution box. You can see just like this. You can fix your controller to your power distribution box. And let's look at some details. And you can see this have 16 channel relay output. Just every channel have COM and normal open. This relay 1 to relay 16. So this is for 16 channel, and the max current support 16 ampere. I will open this cover and show you the details of the relay later. And you can see this have menu control button. So this toggling button that can control relay directly. So if the controller is broken, so you can also use this switch to control this relay directly without any software, without any firmware, just a physical connect with the relay. So that is very important. Okay, and you can see this have 16 digital input for long distance design for support max 300 meter for the sensor. I think you can enough for your whole house sensor connect together to the. And this also we use this removable socket. We can see the terminal is removable, so we'll easily connect with your one and plug in to the socket. So just easy to connect with one. And this you can see the power. This power, we have two versions of this board, DC12 or DC24. So you can choose different power version for F16. And you can see this RS485 support mode bus A and B. And this analog input, 4 channel analog input as before, 2 channel is current and 2 channel is voltage. The voltage is 0 to 5 volt and the current is 4 to 20 milliampere. So this for the analog sensor to use. And this time you can see there are some free GPIO, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 free GPIO. So you can connect with your own device for extend your functions. And this one you can see that have a SD card. So you can use this SD card by SPR bus. And this is 433 MHz IF receive module. Just connect at this socket. And this is USB, the ESP32S3 USB port, native USB, and the button for reset and for download. This button, the button function have shown at here. And this two antenna, this is for the ESP32, just this antenna. And this is for Tuya, the Tuya module antenna at here, and this is the Ethernet. So because the board supports Tuya directly, so you can use the 16 channel relay output and 16 channel digital input and analog. So by this Tuya mobile phone application directly. And also you can use the Google Home and Alexa Speak for voice controlling this 16 channel relay output. It's very useful and easily. And this you can see have a OLED display that you can check this Ethernet and Wi-Fi IP address at here. That will be easy to define the information by yourself if you use the ESP Home configured, because the LCD is supported by the ESP Home. Okay, you can see this is the whole hardware source. Let's look at the box inside the PCB board, and we can remove this screw. Okay, let's open this box. You can see this aluminum, and this is hardware inside. The details is very beautiful, and the chip, and this is the menu control button, and this is 16-channel relay output LED indicate, and the OLED display, and the power LED, and this is OMRON relay that is removable. So if the relay is broken, you can easy to plug in and just replace a new one. So you can see it here that showed the power voltage, the 16 ampere, and max support 16 ampere, AC load and DC load. Okay, you can see the button inside, and let's move this screw, go out, continue move this screw. Okay, you can see this is the top PCB. You can see this one. I put it here. Let's look at this Mi board. The Mi board, we can check it here. This is Tuya Wi-Fi module, and this is the Ethernet chip, and this is ESP32S3. And let's look at clearly. And you can see this is the chip, and 16R8 also is a big size. Have this PS RAM. Here you can see this RTC. This time we have used the DS3231 RTC, and this socket is install battery. If you want to use this RTC socket for local clock, so you can install this battery at this socket, so that will save your clock when power off. Because this battery can't send by AirPlay, so we not insert at this socket as default. Default is without the battery. So this is the NTC protect circuit for the power, and this is the long distance digital input long distance circuit. Now let's look at my computer, and you can see this is F16, and many some details. You can also see our web page at this size and some details, and also you can see you can check with our phone. And this F16, you can see the ESP32 I/O pin defined at here, and you can use this one, this hardware resource, write your own code or config by ESP Home. And also you can see here have ESP Home YAML file for Home Assistant, so you can just download and directly to use. So you can download the file at here and add device in ESP Home. So all hardware resource just directly to use. You not need to change anything. And this have some Arduino source code. You can see every source code we have listed how to use this relay output, and how to use digital input, and how to use different hardware resource. And in source code, you can see we have write the details and the comment at almost every program line. So that way easy to help you, easy to understand, and easy to know this program principle and change by yourself. And you can see you can download this two file One file is Arduino source code project, and one file is the firmware bin file. So you just download this zip file, and unzipped will have a bin file, and download to ESP32 at address 0, just directly to use. So this will be easy to running the program and to test your PCB board and whether it work well. And you can change the software code based on our Arduino source code. And also, if you want some ESP IDF demo code, we can send to you, or you can leave your message on our form, so we can help you make some code. Okay, this is ESP Home and Arduino source code. We are also developing the KCS V3 firmware for the F16, so that will be very powerful. I will make some videos to explain the firmware in details. That will be show you how it's powerful and how it works, and how many new functions and advantages in our firmware. Okay, thanks for watching.